Raiders introduced yet another wideout with top-notch credentials Wednesday, Randy Moss.
Randy the Boss Moss. I nicknamed Randy Moss the Boss because he came into the league and instantly commanded respect. Moss came into the league talking trash and backing it up on the field. Moss became such a force in his career, he put defenders in fear to cover him. Everyone knows, even now, if someone says you got mossed, you're probably being substituted out of the game. Randy Moss proved to be more than just an NFL legend, but became a football cultural icon. What makes the Boss even more legendary is that his rookie season is where it all began, and he never looked back. Some rookies tiptoe into the NFL, learning slowly, adjusting to the speed, and hoping to make their mark someday. Randy Moss didn't do any of that. From the moment he stepped onto a professional football field in 1998, he exploded into the league. This is the story of a rookie who didn't wait for the spotlight. He grabbed it, shook it, and never let go. The draft day gamble Randy Moss came out of Marshall University as one of the most electrifying prospects the NFL had seen in decades. At 6'4" with rare speed, he was the prototype of a modern deep threat. College defenders couldn't cover him. Highlight reels of impossible catches, leaping over defenders, and outrunning everyone filled scouting reports. On paper, Moss was untouchable, yet concerns loomed. Off-field issues and questions about maturity caused his draft stock to plummet. Teams feared the risk of investing a top pick in a player whose talent was unmatched but whose personality was unpredictable. The first 20 teams passed. The Minnesota Vikings selected him with the 21st overall pick.
The Minnesota Vikings have selected wide receiver from Marshall University, Randy Moss.
What looked like a gamble in April quickly became one of the most significant steals in NFL history. The league didn't realize it yet, but everything was about to change. Immediate impact from the first game, Moss didn't just perform. He redefined expectations for a rookie wide receiver. His combination of size, speed, and ball skills made him a nightmare for defenders. He could jump over cornerbacks, outpace safeties, and snatch passes that seemed impossible. Quarterbacks didn't need to throw perfectly. If they got the ball close, Moss would turn it into a touchdown. By the end of his rookie season, Moss had amassed 69 receptions, 1,313 yards, and 17 touchdowns. Those 17 receiving touchdowns set a rookie record and were more than many NFL teams managed in a single game that season. One of the most unforgettable moments came on Thanksgiving Day, 1998 against the Dallas Cowboys. Moss caught only 3 passes in that game, yet all 3 went for touchdowns. 51, 56, and 56 yards. Just 3 catches, 3 scores, 3 definitive statements. Moss wasn't just good, he was unstoppable. His rookie dominance forced the league to adapt. Teams altered defensive schemes, doubled him with cornerbacks, and shifted safeties to contain him. None of it worked. Moss won Offensive Rookie of the Year and earned a Pro Bowl selection, transforming the Vikings' passing attack into one of the league's most feared units. Changing the passing game, Moss didn't just score touchdowns, he revolutionized how teams approached offense. The deep ball, once considered a risky gamble, became a strategic weapon. Defenses had to account for his vertical threat on every snap, forcing coordinators to rethink coverage schemes entirely. Safeties were pulled back, corners were bracketed, and zone assignments shifted, all to contain him. Even when defenses stacked the line against the run, Moss still found ways to exploit single coverage and create explosive plays. His presence opened opportunities for teammates. Other receivers suddenly had more space to operate. Running backs benefited from loosened box assignments, and quarterbacks could stretch the field with newfound confidence. Offensive playbooks evolved to emphasize spacing, timing, and precision, blending traditional passing concepts with the need to exploit Moss's unique combination of size, speed, and leaping ability. Moss's influence went beyond schemes. He shifted the philosophy of receiver play itself. No longer was success measured solely by yards after the catch or contested catches in traffic. Moss demonstrated that a receiver could dominate by forcing defenses to bend, open lanes for others, and make game-altering plays downfield. His blueprint showed that elite receivers could change the flow of a game from the first snap, demanding respect in ways statistics alone couldn't measure. The culture of excitement, Randy Moss also brought a level of excitement that transcended football. Every highlight, every impossible catch, every defensive misstep became viral. Long before social media existed, Moss's personality amplified his legend. He was outspoken, sometimes unpredictable, and always confident. He didn't hide behind coaches' praise or media expectations. He celebrated victories his way, often drawing fines and headlines. But those moments made him human, relatable, and unforgettable. He wasn't just a player, he was an event. Sustained excellence, Moss's rookie season was just the beginning. Over the next 14 years, he continually redefined what a wide receiver could do. His 2007 season with Tom Brady and the New England Patriots remains legendary. 23 receiving touchdowns, the NFL single-season record, and a pivotal role in an undefeated regular season. That record still stands today. Throughout his career, Moss amassed 156 receiving touchdowns, second only to Jerry Rice, and 15,292 yards, ranking 4th all-time. He recorded 10 seasons with over 1,000 receiving yards and 64 games of 100-plus yards, showing an unmatched ability to produce consistently. Beyond the stats, his presence alone forced defenses to adjust on every play, creating opportunities for teammates and allowing quarterbacks to stretch the field with confidence. Moss didn't just perform, he reshaped the rhythm of every game he played, a lasting influence on the game. Every tall, explosive receiver from Calvin Johnson to Justin Jefferson has been compared to Moss. Coaches discuss Moss-like threats when designing offenses. His style forced defenses to think creatively and quarterbacks to trust their receivers on long throws. The deep ball became a legitimate weapon, not just a Hail Mary attempt. Moss's influence even reached youth football. Kids in playgrounds attempted leaping catches they'd seen on TV. Amateur highlight reels often mirrored his moves. His legacy isn't just in the NFL record books, it's in how young athletes imagine what's possible. Hall of Fame recognition. When Moss retired, his entry into Canton was inevitable. In 2018, in his first year of eligibility, he was inducted into the Pro Football Hall of Fame. The ceremony celebrated not just stats, but impact, a player who changed how the game was played and watched. His speech reflected humility, gratitude, and authenticity. He thanked family.
There's every person in this stadium right now. We come from different walks of life.
Coaches.
Thank you for ignoring the noise and welcoming me.
And teammates.
Where would we be without Dennis Green? Because he wouldn't have drafted me.
While acknowledging a career full of highs, lows, and unforgettable moments. The psychological edge, Randy Moss, didn't just dominate physically, he commanded the minds of everyone across the field. Defenders knew his size, speed, and instincts were unmatched, but it was his confidence that often unnerved them the most. Press coverage failed because he exploded off the line. Zone coverage faltered because he could find gaps effortlessly. Even before the ball was snapped, cornerbacks and safeties felt the weight of his presence, calculating every move while knowing a single mistake could result in a highlight reel play. Moss's psychological edge made him more than a receiver. He was a force that shaped the strategy and mindset of entire defenses. Moss's impact went far beyond the NFL. His name became synonymous with dominance and game-changing skill, inspiring young athletes to attempt catches and plays they had only seen on television. The phrase, "You got mossed," transcended football, appearing in sports, media, and everyday conversation as shorthand for being outclassed. Off the field, he carried his influence into mentorship, commentary, and even family as his children pursued their own football journeys. Moss didn't just leave records behind, he created a blueprint for greatness that continues to shape how players, coaches, and fans experience the game.